calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound?
What's up, fam? Oh, can you guys hear me? My bubble's not bubbling. Can you guys hear me? Okay, it looks like it's bubbling now. Hey guys, thanks for being here. I know it's been a while. Life's been lifing, but what can you do? So we'll say hi real quick, rock a bit. Thank you for hanging in there as long as you can. SoFlo, Soulmate, Steph B, Pookie, Okie. Hey, Sinner. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Hopefully you can't hear my fan because in this weather, you definitely have to have a fan going, right? So I hope you guys have been well. I kind of got sick for a little bit, and then I was on vacation with my husband, so I've been a little bit out of pocket on the tubes, but wanted to come and hang out with you guys. So first things first, I'm going to introduce you guys to Ms. Garbage Bell. So I got myself a garbage bell. I hope it's not too loud. Let's test her out. So this is Ms. Garbage Bell. I don't think that was too loud. So that is going to be anytime we are talking about garbage people, we're gonna. Oh, that one kind of sucked. All right. So that was the housekeeping. Had to introduce you to my new co-host because SoFlo will always be my number one co-host. Okay, so on the streets, I know everyone's been going crazy about Sebastian, but we're not going to talk about that because I haven't been paying attention at all. So I really only know about a possible cam slip of a wiener, but you know, I'll remind you of something else. Who does it remind you of, Rockafit? Does someone else have a bell? That angers me. Just kidding. But we'll do this for now. I'll get some sound effects later, but that's oh, really? Does she call it the same thing? If she does, then I know where she got it, and she's so not original. But I've been as Willow would say, elbow deep in the Karen Reed trial. Okay, good. Emmy says, no soundboards, please. Okay. It wasn't going to be a soundboard like blowhards. It was going to be cool sounds. You know me. I'm not going to get that Temu soundboard. All right. I'll keep it clean. So yes, Karen Reed trial has been fucking crazy. Last week we got to hear Garbage Trooper Proctor and his fucking text messages. Which, you know, I'm not gonna say what he said, but let's just say they were very ugly, very distasteful, and making fun of somebody's medical issues. Not cool. Not cool, fool. And then this week, fucking Bev with okay. So she lets this Trooper Paul. Yes. Oh my gosh. So I was actually going to airdrop that to myself because I started reading them and they didn't go over nearly, like, they skipped a lot of text messages. Let me get that over to my computer. But yeah, they skipped a lot of text messages that would have laid a little bit more foundation for other things. So, yeah, I found that very interesting. Yes, he should not have a job as a cop anymore. And he is the lead investigator on another big case, which will be interesting to see if he stays on that case. Hey, Road Rash. He is also on the case. Oh gosh, what's his name? Brian, another Brian. There's like 75 Brians in the Karen Reed trial. And someone will know. Brian Walsh, I think is his name. He's the lead investigator on that case, so that'll be interesting if he stays on it. Agreed, Steph. Oh, yeah. From the solo cups to the leaf blower to the text messages to the what if any's. So as a little comical relief, I don't know if you guys have heard of the YouTube channel Auntie Bev, but they've been doing pretty funny parodies on the trial. And I came across it. I actually haven't watched all of them. So we're going to watch some of them together because it is pretty hilariously on point, I would say. So I'm going to grab Auntie Bev's link. So, or yeah, Auntie Deb. That's weird. Isn't it, Bev? Okay. So we're gonna watch. So this is the first one. I think there's like 10 parts now. We're only gonna watch maybe 4 of them. But they're pretty funny. The Jen McCabe, I think, is my favorite. So here we go.
Canton, Massachusetts. In my 30 years, I can't say I've been in that. Good morning, jury. Good morning, judge. Good morning, fine people of Norfolk County. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Good morning, Dunkin' Donuts. I for their birthday, I bring. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. It's like spot on. I'll allow it. I'll let him have it.
So when the trooper got there, can you please repeat that, but this time in American?
So I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's supposed to be Colin because of his knuckles. Hey, MK.
The Alberts and the McCabes had nothing to do with this. I don't even know why I'm here. The neighbor did provide a container, plastic container, we sealed, and kind of, I can't remember. Yes. Down to the station, to the Canton Police Department. I don't. My 2 friends.
I also love how they made, I think it's, is it Little Brian? Oh, yes. I love Emily Baker. I love hearing her her commentary on the trial. But yeah, I think the one with the mustache is supposed to be the son, which is really funny.
It was a very circumstantial situation. Yes, the bitchiest girls in Canton. Yes. Yes. We did put the before we did inform the Massachusetts State Police. I don't know. Yes. You know, we all went home. I know they should not be that bitchy looking like that. I understand. The Canton Police Department. Yes, of course I am. Why else do my eyebrows look like this?
Oh my gosh. Oh, for sure. Steph B, I have to close the chat. I think I've said this before, but sometimes it goes so fast. I'm just like, holy shit, I can't pay attention. I'm gonna get dizzy. I can't figure out who the guy is with the paper goatee.
Yes. I wish he had.
That guy
doesn't even look me in the eye anymore. He procedurally the swabs in having a White Claw inside the cups. Which is Colin was his son. Keep it moving, please. Boston Police, just a waterfall. 30 years. Bukkake. Come home.
Bukkake.
We're tired. I say goodnight to my parents. I kiss them goodnight. Well, I say I love you. Thank you for being my angels. Bukkake. And I come downstairs.
Oh, that's supposed to be Matt McCabe. Oh my gosh.
And I say my prayers. And yeah. Well, I don't know. He must have confused his notes. I'm not sure. Having a couple of White Claws, as usual. Let's move on. They came over and we went to bed as usual. Pinky swear. So Jackson, can we get this over with? Okay, this is my off season. Usually by this time I'm already over the Sagamore Bridge, knee deep in clams.
Oh my gosh.
Just my White Claw. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Julie Albert? Julie, can I have some of that White Claw? I don't, did I take a picture? Did I mean to take a picture? I don't know. Maybe he thought that I meant something else. Yeah.
So here's the sad thing is it really feels like this. Like this is how the trial actually is. Yeah. This is like actually how these people are like on the stand. So it's sad, but it's like spot on.
It was all her. I did, you know. Yeah, you know, the talking like girlfriends. Yes, just talking like girlfriends. The Oriental neighbors. Yeah.
Oh,
the
God.
Asians. How regular normal girlfriends what? My family. I can't recall. Are we girlfriends? No. Do you mind using different words? I've never talked to them. They, you know, fa ra 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 ra. You know,
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, Pookie, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Steph, I gotta. This one's a little bit slower than I thought. Let me see if we get to. Because it is their first one, you know, they were warming up. So I was dying at the because I remember that part of trial because I am part Asian when he said the Asian house. And yet he's like, what exactly is an Asian house?
Canton, Massachusetts.
Okay, this is number 2. This is the one's a little longer.
In my 30 years, I can't say I've been in that. Good morning, jury. Good morning, judge. Good morning, fine people of Norfolk County. Sorry about that. Excuse me.
Is this the same one?
Donuts.
Oh my God.
For the.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that.
Let's proceed. I had rolled over to, it's great, you know, like low calorie, nice flavors. I'm sorry for the interruption, Mr. Lally. You're gonna need to speak up, okay? We can't hear you. You're gonna need to speak up. You can have like, you know, 5 and still kind of keep going. I had initially rolled over to, I mean, Jesus, Lally, okay? Come on. I don't know. If I could see the documents, then I would know. I was on my way home from catechisms. Me and the missus were engaging in, right before I...
That's Brian Albert with the paper goatee. You guys, I'm putting it all together. Hey, Grandma. I know he makes Jen McCabe almost like the character she reminded me of from Legally Blonde, Enrique. That's who she reminded me of on the stand.
I volunteer at the Canton Animal Shelter. The documents would help. Maybe a little grab ass. Carrie's the talker. Me, church mouse. Her, megaphone. Me, soft spoken. Man and a woman been married for a certain amount of time. They tend to once in a while. I'll do a twisted tea. If water falls out of claw, I'll do a tea.
Oh my gosh, so that's funny because they literally went into detail of everything, like what everyone drank that night. And I feel like even some people were like, oh, well, you know, I would usually do this, but that night I did this, and was like, why the fuck do we need to know that?
Tea. Why would I have Chloe? Jen. I don't even like animals. I don't even like animals. And Jen. I've never met any animal in my life. I don't know any. Jewel, aren't you calling me?
Oh my god. Oh, the only fan.
Butt dial. Yeah, the old butt dial. Yeah.
Oh gosh, the butt dial.
Yeah, classic butt dial.
You know, something people commonly refer to as a butt dial. Like butt dial city. Gosh. Okay.
Let's proceed. I had rolled over to... You're hot. He wasn't there. He couldn't have been. He don't drink beer.
Yeah,
So
he couldn't be there. He doesn't drink beer.
Yesterday, and I have to tell you again.
No, now the court reporter has the cat. Oh Lord.
No, I don't lie, sir. Ever. What you are about to hear in the courtroom, questions being asked, I never threw it out in the trash. He's a whiskey drinker. I placed it in the garbage. And as we say in Canton, please let it only affect 16.5% of your interpretation and perception of this witness. If you got Jameson and ginger, pour me 5.
Pour me 5. I'm not gonna lie, I love Jameson and whiskey ginger is actually really good, just in general.
I stand before you, a very honest human.
Oh my gosh. And that's hilarious because if you've been watching the trial, you know how many times the sirens come. Oh, Grandma, big hugs. Hugs to you and Pookie. I'm so sorry you guys are going through that. Yes, this trial has been a joke. I know, the cat. The only one guy that drank a Coors Light. I know everyone was into Mick Ultras, which there was the weight challenge. So I think maybe they're trying to watch the calories, but I can't imagine a Coors Light being much worse than a Mick Ultra.
As it pertains to...
Sorry, I should have said earbud warning.
As it pertains to proceeds the events of February 6th, okay? Got hammered, had a wicked crazy hangover. Sustained. It's like I always say, slept all day.
Is that a vacuum? Oh my gosh.
Sustained. If all you got is beer, Higgins ain't here.
Oh my gosh. If all you got is beer, Higgins ain't here. I know. I saw that today. And I think Chris just started a new podcast called like Go Ask Daddy or something. Yeah, the court reporter is always got something crazy up on her mouth.
Went out for more drinks at Hillside. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I'll let him have it.
You are muted.
I know you asked questions, Mr. Jackson, but that definitely was not a question, okay?
It is funny because the court reporter is like, rewind. You want me to rewind?
You're hot.
To what
He
part?
wasn't there. He couldn't have been more drinks at Hillside. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah, the voodoo doll.
You are muted.
I know you asked questions, Mr. Jackson, but that definitely was not a question, okay?
Did I get the part you wanted, Emmy? Oh, I gotcha.
You're hot. He wasn't there. He couldn't have been. He don't drink beer.
Let's see.
If you got Jameson and ginger, pour me 5. I don't lie, sir. Ever, ever, ever. What you are about to hear in the courtroom, questions being asked, I never threw it out in the trash. He's a whiskey drinker. I placed it in the garbage. And as we say in Canton, please let it only affect 16.5% of your interpretation and perception of this witness. If you got Jameson and ginger, pour me 5.
Okay. Oh no, that's a tape dispenser.
I stand before you a very honest human. As it pertains to... As it pertains to proceeds the events of February 6th, okay? Got hammered, had a wicked crazy hangover. Sustained. It's like I always say, slept all day.
Oh. Is it a leaf blower? That would be funny. The Ginger Ninja. Oh my gosh, that was also really hilarious. But yeah, that is funny if that's a leaf blower, not gonna lie. The humor is not lost on me.
He wasn't there.
Okay.
He couldn't have.
Go to the last one for now.
You are unmuted.
I responded, why are you texting me? Defendant responded,
and I love how they got the doo-doo unmuted.
Come over now.
Sustained. Sustained. Sustained.
She just made a button.
Sustained.
I responded, huh? What do you mean? Then I wrote, me, are you short? I meant to say sure. I think I meant to say sure. That's what I said to Pooper Tractor. Proctor Trooper.
Poopa Trump. Oh yeah, there's your CPAP mask.
Miss McCabe, Madam Court Reporter is about 3 seconds away from having a seizure, all right? One person at a time, please. Defendant responded, I hope it's not short. I responded, what are you trying to say? How long to Fairview? I don't know, 3-4 minutes. Yeah. You just keep going straight. You take a right at the coloreds, and you keep going past till you get to the engines. Dot, not feather. Then I wrote your trouble. Is that supposed to be bukkake? I think it autocorrected. I think I meant trouble. It couldn't have happened. You know how I know? There was bread crust all underneath the seat, and it smelled like Skippy. Extra creamy. Right before the, memoirs of a geisha people, the me rub you wrong time. Which can only mean one of two things. Either a gaggle of kindergartners had broken into Matt's car, or Julie Nagel had been there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sitting right in between Sarah and what looked like a loaf of sourdough in human form.
Sustained.
And I'll see you at sidebar.
We need to
Speaking
get
of sidebar,
we need to get Auntie Bev a button, a sustained button, or a I'll let him have it.
next Tuesday there will be no court, okay? It's National Mojito Day. Then I wrote, LY darling, defendant responded, let's go all the way. We will be closed to observe the high holiday. Brian's son's birthday, yeah. The Nancy. Yeah. Listen, I don't care what you like. Just, don't do it around me. All right. Brian Jr. begged me to take them home because he had made secret birthday plans with Gay Jeff.
What?
I responded, what do you take me for? You think I just lay on my back for anyone like I'm Julie Bagel? I believe I meant Nagel. And next thing I know, Nagel got...
Isn't Julie Nagel like little Brian's friend? Isn't she like 20 years old?
Her hand down my pants. I said, whoa, slow down, big fella. What are you looking for? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Maybe if you were Sarah, but sorry, Nags, I don't swing that way. You know what I mean? For those wondering, yes, I will be doing my world famous bottomless crab walk across Nauset Beach, okay? Then I sent the defendant lyrics to Aretha Franklin's Respect. The Chatham Conservation Commission has declared my indecent crab walks to be a super attractor of great white sharks. However, if you couldn't tell, I do whatever I want. Mojito Day is my day, and I'm going to celebrate it how I celebrate it, okay? The taillight was cracked.
You, Bev.
I did not say it was missing. I said it was cracked. Look. If you look at this, okay? This tooth, that is cracked. That is not missing. I'm going to
oh no, Brian Albert,
waterfall.
your facial hair.
Right, I clearly am not in the skit, and I'm starting to get DTs. Not allowed back in until I finish cultural sensitivity training. Let's just go to Fairview and have drinks there. Come on, Brian, what do you say? You just redid your basement. I haven't seen it. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
The basement.
Yeah, as long as you got whiskey. As long as the crowd is, heterosexual whites. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go. All right, everyone's invited. We're all going to the Alberts to have drinks.
All right, so that is it for Auntie Deb. So now I have a couple of funny, weird news stories I came across, and you guys know how I love my weird news stories. Okay, so this is a story about a YouTuber that was arrested, and that's, oh my God, she did have a missing tooth. Oh, so this is about a YouTuber that was arrested for, I think, putting rockets on his car, but I didn't see anybody talking about this on YouTube. It might be a different community, that might be why. But here we go.
It looks like the scene out of a high-budget action-adventure movie, but this dangerous stunt was the work of a local social media influencer who now could end up behind bars. Prosecutors say 24-year-old Alex Choi of Studio City was responsible for the wild video shoot.
And tonight, he is facing federal charges. KTLA's Omar Lewis.
Oh, shit, federal charges. So I did read he was like, oh, gosh, they called him a certain type of Alex Choi YouTuber. They called him something. I forget. Let's keep listening.
Lewis joins us live from downtown LA, where Choi appeared in federal court earlier today. Omar.
Yeah, Cher and Micah, Alex Choi's viral videos have garnered millions of views on social media, and they've also caught the attention of federal prosecutors who say his stunt of shooting fireworks from a flying helicopter was both illegal and dangerous. Tonight, Choi is facing up to a decade in prison if convicted.
Oh, snap. Okay. All you YouTubers or YouTubists, lean in. Don't try this at home.
It's a
my
fiery
gosh.
stunt by a social media influencer that's gone up in smoke. Suk Min Choi, known online as Alex Choi, now faces serious heat
Like, what was he doing this for? Was it just for YouTube?
from federal prosecutors.
He's being accused of causing the placement of explosives onto a
Aircraft.
a helicopter in this case.
Choi of Studio City boasts nearly 1 million subscribers on YouTube for videos featuring fast cars and risky stunts. Investigators believe the video in question, titled "Destroying a Lamborghini with Fireworks," was recorded back in June of 2023 in San Bernardino County, with the helicopter first taking off from Whiteman
Where did this bitch get a helicopter is my question.
Airport in Pacoima. Sky 5 shows the helicopter used in the stunt, sitting at the Pacoima Airport, now painted red. In the viral video, fireworks are being shot at a Lamborghini from the in-flight helicopter.
We have learned of the investigation for a number of months. The FAA had previously investigated this case in December of 2023.
On Thursday, the Department of Justice announced charges against Choi that come with up to 10 years behind bars if convicted. They say Choi did not have a permit to film a shoot using fireworks and purchased the pyrotechnics in Nevada.
Yeah, hello. You need to have a permit to shoot off fireworks. Even I know that.
Firework is against the law on any aircraft, whether it's a helicopter or a commercial aircraft. You're not supposed to put fireworks on aircrafts. You can think of what can be affected by that, right?
I'm not gonna lie, that does look pretty cool. That looks like a real life video game.
An explosive on an aircraft, what can happen from those issues. So it's a fairly simple, straightforward case.
Meanwhile, the fallout from the video is far from over. The FAA has since revoked the pilot certification. While Choi is currently the only person from the video facing charges, others could find themselves in the same boat, all because of this
Like, what if it hit the car and the car exploded? Does the car explode?
Helicopter.
The investigation is ongoing, and I can't comment on what's going to happen with the pilot at this time.
That is
and tonight
crazy.
We can tell you that Choi has been released from federal custody on a $50,000 bond. His arraignment has now been set for the 2nd of July. That's the latest here live from downtown LA tonight. I'm Omar Lewis. Micah, Cher, we'll send it back to you.
Omar,
thanks, Omar. You're the best. Okay. All right. So this story, the picture obviously caught my eye. So I believe this bear got loose in a town and it like climbed a tree. And so I think they tranquilized it. And then it fell into this little, what do you call it? Catcher thing.
Oh, he's coming. It looks like he's coming to. Oh, and he fell. Oh my God. So you guys can see him though. He's moving around a little bit.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
And it is warm out here.
Look how cute he is.
Oh, he's coming. It looks like he's coming to. Oh, and he fell. Oh,
could you imagine? Right.
Wow.
Well, haze them by shooting rockets at them from a helicopter. But yeah, I guess this bear got loose or something. It was like wandering around a Pennsylvania town. Oh, it's at a school. Ah, crap. Sorry, guys.
Oh, he's coming. It looks like he's coming to. Oh, and he fell. Oh my God. So you guys can see him though. He's moving around a little bit. And it is warm out here.
Poor bear.
Oh, he's coming. It looks like he's coming to. Oh, and he fell. Oh my God.
Imagine seeing that though.
Wow.
It's a bear falling from a tree.
Oh my goodness, that happened so suddenly. It just fell right out of the tree.
Oh clap. Oh clap.
You guys can see him though. He's moving around a little bit.
Oh really?
It is in the warm out here.
I don't know why it's just playing this.
Oh, he's coming. It looks like he's coming to. Oh, and he fell. Oh my.
It's just gonna be that over and over. So hopefully there is a good ending for the bear and they're able to get it back to where he came from. Okay, another animal story. this guy's so I think Georgia. Okay. Wally, the emotional support alligator, missing after vacation with owner in Georgia.
The disappearance of a well-known emotional support alligator has people in Central PA asking, where's Wally?
This is just weird.
Where
We
is
have reported
Wally?
on Wally the alligator before. He was nominated for America's Favorite Pet last year. An
Aw.
unfortunate
Oh, I bet you somebody fucking stole him. They're like, I want America's favorite pet.
misunderstanding 2 months later prevented Wally from entering a Phillies game last season.
Wally's owner, Joe Hinney, says something
Wait, the owner tried to bring him to a Phillies game? Really?
happened to his pet while they were vacationing in Brunswick, Georgia. Wally hasn't been seen since April 21st. Hinney says he waited to file a police report because he was worried about trouble. He didn't have the proper permit for Wally during that visit down south.
Henny has reason to believe Wally may have been stolen. He says he just wants his gator back. No questions asked.
Whoever has Wally, you hope they know how to take care of him. It's got to be pretty specific.
It's going to be pretty specific. How do you steal an alligator? I mean, I guess they have to sleep outside maybe. Just seems like a weird thing to steal. All right. Last fun news story. Max the cat. And Emmy, I hope you're still here. Does he still have his teeth? I don't know. I'm not trusting that at all. So Max the cat to get honorary VTSU Castleton degree. Okay. This little guy is super smart and he's getting his college degree. I don't even have a college degree.
And a very special someone is set to receive an honorary degree
Oh, look at that baby.
This weekend at Vermont State University Castleton's graduation. Meet Mr. Max Dow, soon to be.
All right. Do you guys see his what do they call it? His major? He is a doctor of literature.
To be Dr. Max Dow, actually. He isn't your typical college graduate because he has 4 paws and whiskers. This furry friend has reportedly been a part of the VTSU Castleton community for years now.
Hey,
and
Blue.
in honor of his time supporting the campus community, the Board of Trustees will bestow the Doctorate of Literature, emphasis on litter there. They'll bestow that upon him at Saturday's commencement ceremony. Way to go, Max. You've earned it, buddy.
Way to go, Max. I love it. My cats need to start getting their fucking degrees. Doing something with their lives. All right. So that was my last fun news story. I do have, and Emmy's seen some of this, so I apologize, Emmy. But I found this lady on TikTok. Was not TikTok. She probably has a TikTok. But this was on Instagram. And I believe, I don't want to categorize her ethnically, but I believe she's Filipino. And I believe her son records her, and she's fucking hilarious. And so I got 2 or 3 clips of her. And I think why I love her so much, 1, she's adorable. 2, she's hilarious. And 3, she kind of reminds me of my grandma. My grandma had the broken English, said some, funny off the wall things. But okay, so this is her on The Little Mermaid.
Understand why people don't like Ursula. I agree that she is evil, but still Ariel signed the contract. The crab wanted her, the goldfish wanted her, and also the goldfish wanted her. The sexy father wanted her. Ursula sang the poor unfortunate soul, but still she signed the contract. She did it for Pete and for Eric. He's not even cute. They're in love.
Yeah,
love. I don't care. He looks like a toothpaste. Ursula stole her voice and
he looked like a toothpaste. I don't know. I kind of want to rewind it and watch that part again just because she's like, the crab warned her, the goldfish, she means flounder, warned her, and the sexy father warned her. Yeah, he looks like a toothpaste.
Signed the contract. The crab warned her, the gold piece warned her, and also the sexy father warned her. Ursula sang the poor unfortunate soul, but still, she signed the contract. She did it for Pete and for Eric. He's not even cute. They're in love.
Yeah,
love,
she
love,
did.
love, love. I don't care. He looks like a toothpaste.
Ursula stole her voice and then tried to sabotage
I don't care
her.
because Ursula is a businesswoman and that's called interest. It's a spoiled brat apple.
She doesn't know any better, ma. She's only 16.
She doesn't know any better, but they allow her to marry Eric. She got the permission of her father. I saw them stab Ursula with a sheep.
Yeah.
It hurts me.
It hurts me. I love that part. Oh yeah, so her son is I think his name's Oliver, but I think she calls him Ollie Bear. There was another one of them where he's like, I think he has like, who's a better singer? Like Beyonce or Whitney Houston or something like that. And she like looks at him and goes, Ollie Bear, don't ask stupid questions.
Yo.
Yeah, I feel it. As if I'm Ursula. You know,
Business women, yeah.
yeah, they cheated us.
They cheated us.
Moral of the story, Ursula is the victim. Oh my God. I don't understand.
They are fun to watch. Hey, girl, Mr. Nobody. Okay, this is her thoughts on Cinderella, and what this might be one of my favorites. They're all my favorites, but I think this one and the next one are my two favorites.
And direct to the point. You know, some people say that she is weak and she needs a prince, but they are wrong. Father died and married that woman that looked like an eye bag. And then she had to be a servant to her sisters that looks like a pit. Cinderella wished for a normal.
So her stepmom looked like an eye bag, and her stepsister looked like a feet.
Life, that's why she sang that song. Dream a dream that time goes by.
That's not that song, ma. That's Les Miserables.
Still a dream. Never mind. Even
It's still a dream.
work hard to make her own dress with the rats. Never asked for a prince. All she wanted is to go to the balls. Prince happens to
All she wanted was to go to the balls.
be there. Fell in love to her. It's coincidence. What did you say?
Coincidence, ma. Coincidence.
Correct. If I am Cinderella, the movie will end in 5 minutes. In the 1950s, no DNA evidence yet. You can get away with a lot of things.
What are you trying to say?
The moral lesson of the story, I will start with a cat.
So, in the 1950s, there is no DNA evidence yet. Oh, gosh. I love her. Okay, last one is Beauty and the Beast. And this one...
And again, Beauty and the Beast is not a cute love story. He turned into a beast because he was meant to a homeless person. Strike one. Instead of
Strike one.
helping Belle's father who was lost, he captive him and make him a prisoner. Strike two. Instead
Strike
of
two.
releasing the father, he captures Belle. Strike three. He never learned his lesson. The witch must come back and make the beast permanent.
Not redeeming and forgiving.
If you kidnap me and you are a dog, I will not forgive you.
If you kidnap me and you are a dog, I will not forgive you. See, her logic, it's like, I can get with it.
Can you imagine falling in love with a kidnapper that is a dog?
I like your victim blaming Belle a little
Could you imagine falling in love with a kidnapper that's a dog? I can't.
bit for falling in love
I'm
with
not
the beast,
victim
ma.
blaming. I feel bad for Belle. I also feel bad for the teacup, the clock, the cabinet, the TV, the electric fan. I don't feel bad for the beast.
Was there a TV and an electric fan in Beauty and the Beast? I don't think there was. Yeah, she's very literal.
I don't care. He looks like Michael B. Jordan. Maybe I will forgive.
Don't you think
Maybe
in
I
the
will
end he should be redeemed? Because, you know, his heart's
That would be my grandma, but with Kenny G. She'd be like, if you look like Kenny G, I'll forgive.
softened and then he's
No,
big bear,
he's not even cute
he's
as a
in
human.
How about all the objects that want to be human again, Ma? He's the only hope.
He's hopeless. Find another hope. The moral of the story, don't
I'm going to say that to people from now on. You are hopeless. Find another hope.
heart softened and then he's
No,
big bear,
he's not even cute
he's
as a
in
human.
How about all the objects that want to be human again, Ma? He's the only hope.
He's hopeless. Find another hope. The moral of the story, don't marry a dog that gives you a library.
Oh, shit. Is there? Oh, God. I got to find that one. Because that would be funny. So, moral of the story. Don't marry a dog that gives you a library.
He's hopeless. Find another hope. The moral of the story, don't marry a dog that gives you a library. I say it again.
All right. So that is my favorite new grandma. No. My next favorite grandma, because grandma's obviously my favorite grandma. She said, find another hope. I know. I'm going to use that. Find another hope. You are hopeless. Okay, so last video kind of comes back to Karen Reed, but this is a TikTok I found. And if this isn't me talking to my husband every day, trying to explain the trial to him, then, you know, I don't know what is. But so this is a lady on TikTok, and she's basically saying, like, me describing the Karen Reed trial to my husband who's not interested in it or not watching it.
She's like, oh, how are you? Like, did you have a good weekend? But then to the defense, she's like, how long is this going to take? Then she let Lally talk about snow for like 15
Yeah, so POV, you're recapping day 22 of the Karen Reed trial to your husband who doesn't care.
minutes. I honestly wanted the judge to lean over and go, I think we all agree that there was snow.
So I think Emily Baker says this about the trial, but the trial reminds me of Legally Blonde, because, like, we have established that she was in the shower. And that's how I feel about the snow, what everybody drank, the goddamn Canton basketball game. And it also reminds me of my cousin Vinny. And I forget why. No. It could be the accents. It'll come to me. There is a specific reason why it reminded me of my cousin Vinny, but we'll continue.
Oh my God, the officer from Dalton just said that the taillight was cracked with one tiny piece missing.
So no joke, when this part happened, I probably did the same thing to my husband when he got home from work. Jackson reminds me of my cousin Vinny. Oh yeah, that might be it. Because he's kind of like, I got no use for this guy. I'm done with this guy. And or it's okay. They know. Yes, that's probably it, Steph. Jackson reminds me of the funny, snarky Vinny when he's on his fucking roll. Oh God, she's running the room.
Oh my God. Proctor just called her a see you next Tuesday in his text to his buddies. And then the defense said objection. And the judge said, no, you have to say it. You can't spell it. You have to say it.
I definitely said that to my husband because that was hilarious that he tried to spell it out. And Bev was like, sorry, bitch, you said it. You got to fucking say it. The never ending testimony about the airbag, what the fuck, nothing to do with anything. I know. And there was something I thought of today that I was like, why haven't they even talked about this yet? It'll come back to me. I got to write these things down when I think of them.
Yeah, but Proctor said when he got to the house, the taillight was shattered. And the other officer said it was just cracked. Then he sent a text to the entire department that said no nudes. And then his boss liked it.
That was fucked up though. Like that boss should also not be, I feel like he shouldn't have his job either anymore.
Oh my God. He didn't get a warrant. He got John O'Keefe's phone and said he was going through it, and that's how he found the Ring doorbell cam. And then all of a sudden, that video of her coming home from the bar is missing. And then he backtracked and he said he got a warrant after he went through his phone. How does he still have his job?
Amen, sister. So that was my twin adventure on the TikTok. Alrighty, well, that is all I had to share, I think. I don't know if I talked about this, but another thing about the trial that I thought was like really fucking crazy is so they had to get the voir dire on the expert that like came in late with the discovery because they didn't know about her, but it's like I think it's your right if you have something or testimony or a witness that can give you exonerating testimony. I think that's something that they kind of have to let in. But Auntie Bev talking shit about Dr. Marie Phillips, who is my new favorite person on the earth. If you guys haven't seen Dr. Marie Phillips, she started. So she took the prereqs for her medical degree, I believe, first. Then her mom unfortunately passed. Then she was a a Massachusetts police officer. Then she was like, psych, I'm going to go get my doctorate. Oh no, she did all the forensic stuff. And then she's like, I'm going to go be a doctor. She was just amazing. Night, Rockabit. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, she was resume as long as a CVS receipt. And adorable. Road Rash, I know. It's it's scary. And, but yeah, Bev let Trooper Paul testify and then seized Dr. Marie Phillips with all these, with his long ass resume. And she's like, I don't know if she's qualified to testify. What the fuck? She's more qualified than your fucking pinky, Auntie Bev. Along with the two guys that the FBI hired. One gave me Super Army Hammer vibes. I think it was Dr. Wolf. But both of them were totally had every credential, every were in part of every I forget what they're called. Group you could be a part of. Every course you could take, they did it. Oh no, I was talking about Dr. Marie Phillips that they voir dired yesterday. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I can see that, inserting herself into the case. But it's no, she just wants to help because it is a weird instance that she happens to be an expert on everything that this trial is about. But hey, Evil Queen, good to see you. Good to see you. Guys talking about laundry. What's funny is, so I'm super short, and we got a new washing machine that's really deep, and I have to step on a step stool to get the get all the socks and everything at the bottom because I'm so short. And I always am this fucking I should make him do this. He's tall. But Road Rash, I was talking about, so yeah, Dr. Marie Phillips. Let me see. I don't know if they have any videos of just her. I don't think so. So she is a expert on dog bites. and because she like wrote a book about dog bites and dog attacks. And she worked as an ER doctor for like 29 years in LA County, which is like one of the busiest hospitals, in the country. But I loved the medical examiner today. Yes, had the tattoos and the dress. I bet Bev was probably like side-eyeing her for her straps, because I remember her telling the jury to like make sure you're still professional. It's gonna be hot. But so I think Bev was side-eyeing her with her dress and her tattoos. But I thought she was awesome. She knew what she was talking about. You can tell she likes what she was talking about. And I feel like for an expert, you have to like what you do to be an expert, right? Is that just me? But speaking of experts, I want to start diving into this podcast with you guys that goes over as experts on trial. And it's basically like, you basically do not want to get convicted or like charged with a crime that an expert said you did, even if they have no basis and no real expert experience. And so the first one, we will talk about David Cam, because that was a particularly crazy case. But we'll do it via a podcast. That makes sense. And then another one I wanted to kind of dive into was, so I know Long Island serial killer is kind of a big topic right now, because I think did he get charged of the other two murders yet? I don't remember. I just saw that he could be getting charged with the other two. I know, right? I know the brain talk was just kind of like giving me the EBGBs, not gonna lie. And you'd be surprised how much these experts get paid. Like the first one is like, it just makes me think of how many people are probably sitting in prison that are wrongfully convicted because of shit like this, shit like the Karen Reed case. It's just crazy. But at least I wanted to do the first episode of this other podcast about Long Island serial killer, because this was before they caught Rex Heuermann, when it was really kind of suspected that Sheriff Burke had something to do with it, which I feel like there still has to be some sort of connection there. Maybe I'll get SoFlo to do that episode with me, because this one will, it'll surprise you. Yeah. It's like if you can only get, the public defender. I mean, even the public defender and My Cousin Vinny was not good. He reminded me, the public defender and My Cousin Vinny reminded me of Lally. That's who Lally reminds me of. Oh, good night, Emmy. Thanks for being here. I will see you tomorrow. But yeah, the public defender, My Cousin Vinny, is Lally to a T, is how I feel. So that is kind of what I'm thinking for the future. I'm gonna try to get more regular on these live streams. And then Blue Bunker's here. I'm glad, because July, I believe 16th, Big Brother starts, and I will definitely be covering Big Brother, because that is my jam. I hope one day to be on Big Brother, but we'll see. Alrighty, well, you guys are the best. Make sure to hit the like on your way out. I would really appreciate it. If anybody is watching the replay here, thank you for watching the replay. Big booty. Oh my gosh. So Blue Bunker, funny side story. Funny, that's the title. So my husband, back in the day when we had an HOA, he used to always call it the HOH. So, oh fuck, Rachel, oh my gosh. I want Rachel to come back for a season, but oh yeah, she was on the Traders before. Anywho. All right. Thanks, guys. I know it was late for the East Coasters, but thanks for hanging out, laughing with me, doing all the things. But keep your notifications on. I hope to go live again soon. But I will see you guys later. All right. Bye.